I would guess half of you out here watching the video report today are getting snowed in. I'm happy to say that I escaped Pennsylvania last Sunday night, so I certainly am not worried about the 25 to 30 inches of snow that's going to be in my driveway here for probably the next week or so. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here. This, of course, is going to be your Saturday video report. You know the drill. Each and every Saturday over the past 4.5 years, I've given you a money-saving discount coupon code that could potentially save you hundreds of dollars off your total purchase price, and today is no different, as that coupon code is 23%. That's 23PERCENT. Repeat after me. 23PERCENT. It's a mix and match coupon, which means it's good for any combination of handicappers, picks, and or packages. The only stipulation, it's a one-time usage coupon, which means you have to put everything in your shopping cart at one time to maximize your savings. You can't come in and buy Chuck O'Brien's big play today and then come back 3 hours later and buy Scott Delaney's 100 dime max wager winner. No, everything in your shopping cart at one time to maximize your savings. The beauty of this coupon, if you happen to be involved in long-term packages, it also works for you. Let's say you have 10 days left of a 30-day package of a particular handicapper. Well, guys, you can add another 30 days to that 10 days you have left, giving you 40 total days in your package. You can save 23% off the total purchase price, and if you have any instant rebates, those are applicable as well. Should you have any questions, you can always contact customer service. That's what they're there for, and there you go, guys. I got it done in under 45 seconds for you. Listen, I mentioned Chuck O'Brien, without a doubt the hottest college basketball handicapper here at the site this season. Not bad for a guy who only rejoined the site after a near 3-year absence about 2 months ago. College basketball, 25-8 on the season. 5 straight 20-dime winners Monday through Friday, including the winner you got this past Monday on Monmouth, which was the charity play of the week. In fact, the second straight week he cashed in with the charity play for you for free. Well, today he has his biggest play of the college basketball season going once again. His second ever 75-dime release. And it's your game between Texas and Kansas. And it's the half price play of the day simply by using coupon code HALF, H-A-L-F. Again, 25-8 in college basketball, with $10 bettors making $5,200 with those 33 plays. Hell, 5-0 this week with 29 plays, 16 out of 21 since he rejoined the site on college hoops. And this play today is over 2.5 times stronger. So that's the feature play today. All the other ones, including the latest 100-dime play from Anthony Red. He had Texas against West Virginia a couple nights ago, Wednesday night at Morgantown outright. 100-dime college hoops winner number 14 out of 18, road dog of the year. Different game than what Chuck is on. That is also at over half price off, so check out the homepage for your coupon codes. Let's get to your complimentary plays here. The first selection I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to switch it up here just a little bit for you. First of all, I want to talk about Texas Arlington. Now, Texas Arlington is coming off another big win at home, which is no surprise because they're averaging well over 85 points a game at home this season, and they are undefeated this year at home. They crushed Arkansas State 91-64 on Thursday night. However, in the pregame warm-ups, they lost their best player, 6'9" forward Kevin Hervey, who was leading the team with 18.1 points a game, 9.8 rebounds a game, torn ACL. Suffered during the pregame warm-ups, gone for the season. But you know, this team didn't blink. They took a guy by the name of Kennedy Eubanks, who made his first start for Texas Arlington. He sat out last year after transferring from Tennessee State. And what did he do? He had a career-high 23 points and 11 rebounds. One of 3 Mavericks that had double-double games in that contest against Arkansas State. Now, I've talked about Texas Arlington many times. They first got my attention when, in a span of less than a week, they went on the road to Ohio State and Memphis and won outright both games. This is a team that gave Texas all it can handle in an overtime loss in Austin. A very good team, guys, and a team that's still, despite losing Hervey, still going to be strong rebounding. They are the nation's #1 rebounding team, 46.2 a game. And listen, this is a team that also loves to run the floor. So the key is, of course, clearing the boards, getting the transition game going. They want to play up-tempo. They're 14-3 straight up. They're 5-1 in the Sun Belt Conference, 8-0 at home. But they've got a worthy opponent today in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas, to be exact. Little Rock, Arkansas, coming off a 77-74 win at Texas State, after opening a 3-game road trip with a 76-73 loss at Arkansas State in Jonesboro. Yes, that's the same Arkansas State Red Wolves team that Texas Arlington just beat the hell out of the other night, 91-64. They're 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games. You look at the RPI ratings for these two teams, and last night I checked it out. UT Arlington, number 74. Little Rock, Arkansas, number 211. And again, it goes to show you what a tougher schedule the Mavericks have played as opposed to the Trojans. I'm going to go with Texas Arlington here. I still think, despite losing their best player, that this line has been compensated for, because if Hervey was out there and if he was in the lineup tonight, I think Texas Arlington would have been a 6.5 to 7 point favorite. To my way of thinking, you're getting a discount. They are still the better team. They're still undefeated at home dating back to last season, and I'm going to go with Texas Arlington in this contest. Next game I want to talk about. UNLV made a coaching change. They finally got rid of Dave Rice. Maybe he got a bad deal. Maybe he didn't. But the fact is, UNLV, a lot of talent, a very athletic team, a very good offensive team, a team that has a lot of depth, but they simply didn't perform for Rice. So they went ahead and they took one of his assistants, Todd Simon, and promoted him to interim coach. Well, they've since gone to a more up-tempo offense. Simon's philosophy is he wants to get something done in the first 10 seconds of the possession. He wants to accelerate the pace up the floor. He wants somebody to do something on the floor. Well, consequently, they've averaged 89 points a game in the first 3 games with this new offensive free-flow system, which the players naturally love. Listen, who doesn't nowadays love that type of system, right? So the Rebels have won 2 straight and 7 of the last 10 straight up against Nevada. Reno, who is the host today in Reno. I'm going to go with UNLV here because, listen, they're coming off a road win against Utah State, which is significant because they had lost their 3 prior road games under Rice. The Wolfpack are coming off a 75-69 win at Wyoming. But they had lost their previous home game to Boise State by 7. UNLV, pretty good defense, 66.6 points allowed per game. Also an aggressive defense because of that athleticism. They force an average of 15 turnovers a game. Also blocked a little over 5 shots a game. UNLV, here's the most significant stat I saw in this game. The Rebels have an outstanding rebounding margin advantage in Mountain West Conference play. They have out-rebounded by their foes by an average of 9 boards a game. Now, Nevada, on the other hand, has been out-rebounded by a little more than 4 rebounds a game in its conference action. And Nevada hasn't played anybody. You know, Nevada-Reno hasn't beaten any team in the top 165 in the RPI rankings. UNLV is like in the 90s, I think, maybe 92, 99. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm willing to lay the points with UNLV in this contest. Now, your final play, it's an early game. It goes to 12 noon Eastern time, but I'm going to take UMass at home against St. Louis. The Billikens, of course, have accelerated the tempo as well because they've gone to a small 4-guard lineup here of late. And they're coming off a big 96-87 home upset of Davidson on Wednesday. But as I've noted in previous video reports, the Davidson Wildcats were a team that I rode relentlessly last year in their first season in the Atlantic 10. They are not that team anymore. And they've been wrecked by injuries this year as well. So St. Louis winning outright as a 9-point dog doesn't really surprise me. But let's not lose sight of the fact that the Billikens had lost 11 of their previous 13 games before beating Davidson in that contest. And after their last big upset win, which granted was a big one, they knocked off George Washington. What did they do? Well, they followed that with 3 straight double-digit losses. St. Louis has lost 11 straight conference road games in the A-10. The Minutemen, that's UMass, have lost 4 in a row. But, you know, they played some top teams. I mean, they lost to Davidson on the road by 12. They lost at home to George Washington by 11. They lost at home to St. Bonaventure by 11. They got crushed at Dayton by 30 points. To be honest with you guys, I think they should have lost all 4 of those games. This is a game they can win. And this is a must-win for the Minutemen as well. They're not that big of a favorite. I'm going to go ahead and lay the 5.5 to 6 points with UMass as your final complimentary play, going along with UNLV and Texas Arlington. That'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I'll catch you again tomorrow when we do this one more time.